seeing many rocket launches nowadays in many countries from government organizations such as NASA and ESA, as well as private companies like SpaceX. But there is one country whose space program, which is less known but is the most efficient of all. We are talking about Israel, an Indian National Space Agency, in today's video of Discovers Them. The Indian Space Research Organization, Israel, is the national space agency of the Republic of India. Headquartered in Bengaluru, it operates under the Department of Space, DOS, which is directly overseen by the Prime Minister of India, while the Chairman of Israel acts as an executive of DOS as well. Israel is the primary agency in India to perform tasks related to space-based applications, space exploration, and the development of space-related technologies. It is one of 6 government space agencies in the world that possesses full launch capability. The movie The Martian was $108 million. So efficient that they could reach Mars with a budget less than a Hollywood movie. Development of a reusable launch vehicle, human spaceflight, a space station, interplanetary probes, and a solar spacecraft mission. Now, let's see how Israel is so efficient in launching rockets to space. Israel pursues the indigenization program for critical components and materials with manufacturing and testing of components and materials, as well as products. A senior scientist working on the Indian Space Organization told Outlook that India spends around $1.2 billion a year on its space program, while in comparison, NASA had a budget of more than $20 billion until last year. Significantly, in 2018 and 19 Union budget, a sum of 2.3 billion Indian rupees or $31.1 million was allocated for expeditions under which the Department of Space ahead of a project or a mission. This makes the entire mission much cheaper. India is globally touted for its cost-effective space missions. Chandrayaan 2, for example, is revered for being cheaper than producing Avengers Endgame. Mangalyaan is celebrated as the most affordable mission to Mars in the world. But there's a catch. Cutting down on cost for space exploration means that India is able to collect lesser data and its missions are quick. When you look at the whole picture, you will find out that Israel is not investing in these projects as long-duration missions. Let's take an example of the European Space Agency. For instance, they classify their space missions into 3 categories: the S-Class, the M-Class, and the L-Class, small, medium, and large class. NASA also classifies its mission from Class A to D, depending on the priority of the mission, its national significance, the mission's lifetime, and how much it's Gaganyaan was announced in 2018 and has plans to get astronauts off the ground by 2021. Even Chandrayaan 1, India's mission to the moon that led to the discovery of water, was announced in 2003 and launched by 2008. It was planned that the mission would operate for 2 years, but communication with the probe was lost after 10 months. The Mars Orbiter mission, or Mangalyaan, was sanctioned in 2013 on a budget of $74 million. NASA's Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution spacecraft, or MAVEN, on the other hand, cost $671 million and launched a little later in 2013. When Israel launched, Israel's mom was carrying only 5 instruments, so there's not much science to be expected from the Mars Orbiter mission by Israel. Even if we look at the disadvantages of going cheap, it's really impressive that space agency like Israel can do a real mission to the moon or Mars with such a low budget. So, now we all know about Israel and how they are the cheapest and efficient. Now, let us discuss, how will SpaceX set up a colony on Mars? Well, that sounds like a different topic to investigate on Discovers Them.
In your district, how is the situation of water? Where do you live?
Where I live in this village, no water. No water here in my village. Okay, and we bought the water. We buy water from the people.
Non hanno acqua nel villaggio, completamente. And how do you live without water?
We buy water we buy water tank and we fill up in the tank.
Eh,
We put it in the tank.
how do you live without water in the village?
No, we buy water. We buy water from the people.
La comprano, loro comprano l'acqua dalle persone, sono costretti a comprare l'acqua. For everything. To wash, what is this? To wash, to drink, you buy water.
Yes. See.
Okay.
Because of the India, we countryside is the little problem for water. Countryside.
Sì, cioè nelle campagne indiane, nel countryside, nelle campagne e nei villaggi l'acqua è sempre un problema in India, dice. Questo è il problema. E infatti noi celebriamo la giornata internazionale dell'acqua pensando a voi. We are celebrating this day, the International Water Day, thinking of you, of course.
Step for increasing the rights, the human right to water and sanitation. Okay?
Yes, sure.
This is my promise. Quindi ho detto adesso, cara Titti, che noi siamo vicini anche nel costruire un'opportunità di progetto, di creare dei pozzi, costruire dei pozzi o di creare appunto questa possibilità di avere l'acqua corrente nelle case, in modo da rendere questo diritto che è stato sancito dall'ONU un diritto reale, effettivo, non solo teorico. Ecco, e quindi possiamo dire che possiamo fare un progetto insieme con, chiaramente partendo dalla realtà territoriale, per portare questa tipologia di progetti al Global Grant, che significa di avere una opportunità di fare progetti che vanno anche al di là dei $50,000. This is the amount of money of a global grant project, okay?
Right.
Are you able to make this? Are you able, with an engineer, for instance, you can find water under the earth, you know, I know 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 meters, and you find the water.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Or
Right.
rainwater tanks, many rainwater tanks, 100 rainwater tanks, 1,000 rainwater tanks. Rajendra Singh made more than 9,000, almost 10,000 rainwater tanks all over Rajasthan. And it's really a record in absolute. And many villages now, they have water thanking to this project of Mr. Dr. Rajendra Singh.
Dr. Dayu.
So I hope that in the next future, you, your family, your friends, your daughters and your sons will live in a better world, in a better quality of a real right to water, of a real capable to make clear that sanitation, hygienic waters, drinking waters is a right for all the humanity, for all human beings.
Actually, where I live in this village, and I run
Yes.
this school 2017. Since 2017,
Oh,
the Bambini school, the children's
Bambini school.
right. I run since 2017.
So you have 2017 pupils, studenti, bambini. Ma are all these children
Right.
without parents? So I know perfectly. And she was really happy. And when she go back to Italy, she was really joyful for all the little, miracles of happiness to these little children. And so it was really a good experience.
What we are trying to do best for the children, because the children have parents, but they're not able to send them big schools. Okay, so we are working on this, because I start a small room for the children. So we teach them English and mathematics. Okay.
Mathematics. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
where, I mean, so the school is just one school, grade school, or
No.
you have many seats?
No. I have only one class. Only one class.
One class. Okay. And how many
And
pupils? How many students?
we have 45 children.
Posso
45,
interrompere
45.
un attimo?
Prego, sì.
Perché abbiamo Cinzia Tomatis, che è la rappresentante nazionale per la convention di Jaipur a cui ti avevo accennato, e noi dobbiamo appunto trasmetterle la tua provocazione, che noi come singolo club Bari Alto Terra dei Peuceti possiamo accettare, ma il nostro obiettivo, visto che c'è questa convention di Jaipur, è permettere che anche le altre innerine, per il tramite di Cinzia Tomatis, possano ricevere un messaggio di integrazione per realizzare insieme qualcosa di meraviglioso. Senti Fabio Massimo, ti presento Cinzia Tomatis, devi solo dire il nome del governatore che ha portato i suoi saluti a tutte le innerine del mondo.
Certo, il nome è Giovan Battista Mollicone, distretto 2080, Rotary, Roma, Lazio, Sardegna. Ho visto anche che i nostri... Ecco, quindi Giovan Battista Mollicone è l'attuale governatore e saluta questa iniziativa, plaude a questa iniziativa, perché è chiaro che l'ambiente, la tutela dell'ambiente passa attraverso la tutela dell'acqua, bene primario di assoluto valore, non ve n'è di eguali. Se si preserva l'ambiente non si può non preservare anche l'acqua, e questa giornata mondiale lo sta a dimostrare, che l'ONU ha voluto nel 2010 sancire come Human Right to Water and Sanitation. Questo è, quindi ricorrono quasi 11 anni da...
Dice che canta le canzoni italiane, abbiamo detto se ci canta la canzone italiana. Ok.
Qualunque cosa. Ancora, in attesa, dai, la tua voce è bellissima, qualunque cosa, faccela cantare.
Brava.
And she know also how to count. How to count.
How to count? What means how to count?
Count.
झंडा सुहाना लगता है, हमको तो ये देश प्यारा लगता है, माँ तेरे बाहों के झोले में परेशानी, जा रहे हैं छोड़ के अपनी गली सरगम, खूबसूरत ये जमाने याद आएंगे, झंडा सुहाना लगता है, हमको तो ये देश प्यारा लगता है, माँ तेरे बाहों के झोले में परेशानी, जा रहे हैं छोड़ के अपनी गली सरगम, खूबसूरत ये जमाने याद आएंगे,